I noticed that you have a really crisp voice and the way you articulate things is really nice. How can you make sure that when the way you say things, it is as crisp and you articulate your words well?
The question is, Vin, when you speak, it sounds crisp. And the reason that is because of articulation and pronunciation. So I had to go to a speech pathologist when I was young to learn how to pronounce words correctly because I wasn't doing it well. And we do this in Australia. Us Aussies are terrible with articulation as well.
G'day, mate.
Oh, hey, bro.
Fucking weather's a bit how you going, eh?
So when I first went to the US, no one could understand me there, especially in Texas. It was funny because I like this guy, but I ain't got damn clue what he's saying. What the hell? Yeah, it sounds motivating, right? So I had to then learn, wow, in the US, I had to over-articulate, which is weird because then it made me sound a little bit British. So what you do is you overdo the mouth movements. So I'm going to stand back here. And I want to talk to you. Ask me the exact same question, but I want you to overdo your mouth movements and pronounce every single syllable.
Hey Vin, I noticed that yesterday I struggled with a couple of things.
Yeah. Move your mouth even more.
I struggled with a couple of things.
Yes.
And in particular, this was making sure I was articulating myself properly.
Yes.
I was wondering if you had any tips on how I can make sure I sound a lot more crisp when I talk instead of a little bit more nasally.
You just did. Round of applause. That was amazing, right? So here's the task. Each day for 5 minutes, grab a book. You have to read the book, but you fully overdo the mouth movements. And don't worry. If anybody says, you're trying too hard, why do you sound British? It's like, no, it's just articulation. And who cares? I will sound British if I want to. I spot a T if I wanted to. I could just do it, right? But I want you to do that again because your modal volume is too low. Ask me the exact same question, and I want you to enunciate, like again, question. Because another thing what I'm doing here is I'm energizing my entire sentence. Whereas what happens when people have low presence is they'll do something like this. Hey Vin, the question I have is I'm just wondering when you speak, sometimes you have this really crisp voice and it's amazing. People do this. It's a behavior you may not notice. I just want you to count to 10 for me, but every number that you count has to be of the same energy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, that's energized. Now thank you for the one clap. Now I want you to try it again. You got one clap, how good's that? I want you to try it again, Bobby, except this time ask me the question, fully energize the entire thing.
I struggle with articulating myself really properly. I find that sometimes I can be a little bit nasally, and I was wondering if you had any tips on how I can make sure that the way I sound, I articulate myself as crisp as you do.
You just did it. Well done. And you don't have nasality. Nasality sounds like this. When I talk, I sound like this. That's nasality. You don't have any nasality.